Hey, how you doing? This is Preacherman R&B, and this is another episode of Retro TV 91. This time, I'm doing another movie reviews, and this time I'm reviewing Live Free or Die Hard, and this is the fourth movie of the Die Hard franchise. And what happens is John McClane's called out to go pick up this hacker. The reason he has to pick this hacker up is because there was like maybe 10 hackers that was hired by this guy named Gabriel to hack into some kind of system, and after they did this, they all their computers got this virus, and it blew up and killed them. And right before this is about to happen to this guy named Matthew, John McClane makes it over there and gets him, and he doesn't hit the delete button, so it doesn't blow up his computer. So Gabriel's men go in to try to kill him themselves, and they start shooting up his apartment, and John McClane's there, and he's able to get him and Matthew out of there, and they go to the FBI where he's supposed to take them. And while this is happening, this guy named Gabriel, he starts this fire starter, where it's called, some kind of hack where he breaks into all the computers in the United States and goes after this place called Woodlawn that he helped create, and he is trying to get all the money throughout the whole United States. And he's doing all this stuff to distract from what he's really up to. So John McClane takes Matthew to the FBI, and then there's this big car crash before John McClane gets there, so they have to go on foot because all the red lights are green and everybody's crashed, so that's the only way they're able to get there. And when they get there, he tells the FBI what's going on, and they get a police escort to go to a place where he's supposed to take Matthew. But while he's doing this, the lady that's been talking to Matthew the whole time while he's doing this gets on the police radio and tells him to go to a certain place, and Matthew realizes that this is this woman. So he tells John McClane, and they stop, but they don't know that there's a helicopter following them, and starts shooting up the cop car and kills all the FBI agents around him. And John McClane gets control of the car, and they go into this tunnel. Well, Gabriel has one of his hackers to put traffic going in and out of the tunnel. So traffic's coming from both ways, both sides of the tunnel, and John McClane's in the middle. And Gabriel gets all the lights in the tunnel shut off, and this big, massive wreck happens during this tunnel, and John McClane and Matthew's barely able to make it out. So John McClane gets back in the cop car and drives to the end of the tunnel and jumps out, and it hits one of these ramps and goes into the helicopter. The guy who's been after him this whole movie jumps out and escapes. Well, they go to Woodlawn, and John McClane has to go to this guy named Warlock's house because he's a big hacker, and Matthew takes him to this guy's house. And this guy is played by the guy who plays Silent Bob. So they go to this guy, and while this is happening, they hack into Gabriel's system, and then Gabriel finds out that John McClane has a daughter, his daughter Lucy, and he captures John McClane's daughter. And John McClane sees this, and they go to Woodlawn to try to save John McClane's daughter. And throughout the way to there, John McClane's stopping every operation that Gabriel has. So they find out that they have to go manually shut off the electrical grid. So John McClane and Matthew go there first, and they stop that from happening. So Gabriel brings all the gas lines to that one place, and John McClane's able to get out of there in time. And then they go to Woodlawn where Gabriel is, and John McClane's able to get in there, and he fights the guy that's been trying to kill him the whole time and winds up killing him. And then he goes after Gabriel, but Gabriel still took Lucy and Matthew in a hazmat truck, and they're off to another location. So John McClane jumps onto the 18-wheeler that's the base of operation for Gabriel and takes control over it, and it's following in behind them. And they realize that he's coming in too fast, and Lucy said, "That's my dad." And they hack into a jet that's overhead that's on its way to Woodlawn and tell them to attack the 18-wheeler, and it attacks John McClane's 18-wheeler, and he's able to get away, and somehow a piece of concrete falls into this engine of the jet, and the pilot ejects out, and John McClane gets on the back of the jet and then jumps off, and he's able to find where Gabriel is with Lucy, and he goes in there, but he gets captured, and he's shot in the shoulder, and Gabriel has a gun and puts it to his shoulder to keep him awake, to show that he's about to kill John McClane's daughter, and John McClane pushes his father and then shoots himself through the shoulder and kills Gabriel. But then the FBI comes, and they get patched up and everything, and that's basically all that happened in this movie. And if y'all have ever watched Live Free or Die Hard, what did y'all like about this movie? As always, it's Preacher Man on this sign out, guys. Jesus is awesome. This has been another episode of Retro TV 9.